Vas-y. Hold it. All right, welcome back to another episode of The Green Life with your boy TPG. That's me, TPG. This is The Green Life, where we get you guys inspired to be outdoors, see what I'm growing, get inspired to stay outside. You guys are gonna love it.
Welcome to The Green Life with your host TPG. Tune in maybe once a week. I promise it'll be a treat.
So in today's episode, we're gonna do a little plant update, which you'll see in a second. We're gonna do a real cool look at my porch. You know, I wouldn't call it a porch. Maybe it's a deck, porch deck. You know, it's all kind of the same. Not really, but it's sick. And then I'll hit you guys with some fun nature vibes, a little trail reflection, and that'll be it. So let's go ahead and check out the plant update. Here we go. Finally looking like we have some growth here on these zinnias up front. Those are these flowers right up here that I like to see. And our back row tomatoes could probably use some fert. So, but these guys still going. Love to see those. Finally surging up here. Looks like I might need to start doing some weeding here. Go ahead, jump back to this one. Garlic. Looking like it could use a little water. This one from seed. This is our sun gold. They like to surge later in the season. Okay, thank you, baby. Then we're gonna go ahead and check out the Savage Garden, the Natty Garden. Wait. Uh-oh, we gotta get that one in the back. So these ones are the ones. Annabelle, make sure you just get them in the back. These ones are all looking pretty good, actually. Annabelle's our watering assistant. Annabelle, what do you have to say to the people who water at home? This flower is looking great. Don't spray me. Catnip's looking great. Some little wildflowers. This tomato continues to just lurk. Love a little lurker tomato. And then down here, not too much mushroom action. Hey, Brady. All right. Then up here, that tomato plant looks like a sun gold is actually surging. Some of these ones aren't doing too hot. And finally, we're back, dude, with some basil starting to pop in here. More action with the tomatoes, peppers surging. Carrots down there, you love to see it. So all in all, I would say that I think that this garden's doing pretty good. It's decent, you know, it's what you want. We just gotta make sure we consistently water. We're gonna fertilize this week with a little tomato, get these things some extra juice. But I don't know, in terms of plant updates, pretty good. Pretty good. So now we're back with the deck. We're back with the porch. And truthfully, I never really understood it when there'd be people who like became plant people, you know, not like Invasion of the Body Snatchers or Top Secret or something like that. Shout out Top Secret, of course. But like people who just like filled their house with plants. But now that I've filled half of my porch with plants, I am happy to say that I understand those people because it's very nice, it's very vibey. And this is a space which I really enjoy. So there's a lot going on here, but the biggest thing that's going on is that this is a place where almost everything that I'm growing here, I grew from seed. A lot like the garden, but here we have things in different stages. Oh, what do you got there? Let's go ahead and check out these plants, see what you guys got in here. And I got one more surprise for you. So I got a bunch of different little stands here. These are all just old chairs. This is like an aster flower that's coming in. Vase, of course. This is actually a cucumber plant, which I'm pretty excited about, you know. We're really gonna try to get that growing. Obviously a tomato. This one is in some pretty serious soil, and it's growing decently, you can see. Here we have another tomato, one of those Fuego marigolds that I love. Up here, a big boy. We're gonna have to water this. This one looks like he's almost ready to get going. More basil, some hot peppers, more basil, some zinnias. Now this little seedling here looks like a pepper seedling. This is a shishito pepper. He is looking a little hidden away, so we're gonna move him. We'll move our zinnia and we'll drop him in here. You know, when you have a space like this, it's important to have fun. So we got a little Iron Man Zito, little baby Iron Man. Love to see him. Basil, some flowers, stuff I got going. More basil, more basil, more basil. Tomatoes, some mums. We got some beans. We're about to hit all this with water. And then one of my favorite things, which I've seen before, is actually this green stock planter. And I'll link to this in the description if you guys want to try to get one. But this is a multi-tiered container planter that works great for growing strawberries, which is what I have growing in it right now. We have this Yeti, who's not AI. He's there protecting. And this thing rotates. So it makes it very, see, you can see I got thyme in here going absolutely crazy. Basil. We got tomatoes and bays in there. More bays. You can see some little flowers coming in from down there. But this is really great. And when you want to water something like this, what you do. All right, Annabelle, here comes the water. Watch out, watch out, watch out. You just fill this top area up. The water just goes down that hole and it trickles down into all the other plants. You see it getting right down. It's the other thing that's nice about a deck like this, or a patio, or even a little porch. You just got a little late night chill spot. We've talked in the past about trying to have a space that you can cultivate vibes. And that's what I'm going for here, you know? Put these lights in, lights up all these plants that I know are growing, you know? It's like having a wall of progress behind you, but also a wall that reminds you of your responsibilities. Some of these plants tell a story, like this one. This pretty gnarly air plant. Copped this one in Oklahoma back in January. Still with us, still going. So, I love this spot. Get the lights out here. I was like gonna get some crazy fancy lights, and I realized that deep down in the basement I had some Christmas lights that I could use. They're set up on a timer and they go off. They come on right around 6:08. And that is a reminder to me that maybe I should go out on the weekend, get a nice pint, some Guinness, and just kind of sit out here and just listen to the garden, you know?
We never knew just how cold it could get when the wind blew. So hard to say how I feel between the night and the break of day. I know you know how that feels. We made some love, we had a laugh, had to ask, was that enough? And I keep what you said in mind.
So the porch, the deck, it's honestly a meditation zone, but as you guys know on this channel, we have our own little meditation spot, and that is our trail.
So I guess my reflection today is that when you look at the garden, some things are surging. Some tomatoes are just going nuts. And some things in the garden are going crazy. They grow real fast. And some things like that sun gold, they are growing slower. But that doesn't mean that the slow grower isn't gonna win out in the end, I should say. You know, we talk about the tortoise and the hare, iconic, but for me, it's like the seed planted sun gold versus like the big box store plant. Both have their benefits. But just today's lesson is don't write something off just because it's slow. It might surprise you. That has to do with plants, has to do with life. Sometimes that has to do with vibes. I never really thought that my porch could be such a sick vibe spot. And now look at it.
Find your vibe spot. Find your porch. Keep chasing it. Tell your friends. Get outside. And most of all, until next time, keep exploring.